Yo, Desert, what's up?
Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing very well, very well. In this video, I will be explaining some of my favorite trading setups to trade on Bitcoin. Yes, I said it, Bitcoin. Hopefully I can provide some sort of value here, guys, to you. Hopefully you can learn something here and take it in, and make sure to stay to the very end. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all of that good stuff. And yeah, stay tuned. Right guys, so here you can see this is one of my favorite setups to trade on Bitcoin. This is called the 0.88 to the golden zone setup. It's pretty generic, a pretty boring name, yeah I know, but the name is pretty much tells you what it does. So as you can see, let me get a clean chart out for you guys, and you can see this move here on the 5-minute time frame on Bitcoin. Yeah, let me just zoom in a bit. You see how we just had the crazy pump. Not crazy pump, but you know what I mean. We got a nice little move to the upside. You get the Fibonacci retracement tool out from the toolbar, and you take it from the low of the move to the high of the move, and you want to turn on the 0.88, the 0.5, and the 618. So here I have it pre-saved as a template, so I'll press 0.88, and now we have the 0.88 and the other levels. And as you can probably tell already, this trade played out to perfection. So what you would have to do is watch this or set an alert, and when price gets below the 0.88, you don't do anything. Let me zoom into the 1 minute. You can see price got below it, but pretty much straight away we started getting above it. Now you would only enter long as soon as you get acceptance back above. So what that would look like is something like this. Your entry will be on the acceptance back above. Your stop loss would be at the low, and then you can easily target, or you should be targeting the golden zone at a bare minimum. As you can see, that would be a 1 to 4 already, and sometimes we can go as high as 0.5 sometimes. Okay, so every single time you hit the golden zone after hitting the 0.88, you want to take at least 90% partials, maybe set the next thing TP higher, or you can just take full partials full take profit at the golden zone. I mean, a 1 to 4 is more than enough for a trade, and this trade would have taken within the hour to make 4 RR, guys. So yeah, or even a 1 to 3, you know, but all in all, you're targeting the middle of that golden zone, and 9 times out of 10 after hitting the 0.88, we hit that zone. And two things are going to happen now. We either reverse from here and claim that low. We claim that low, because when you tap the 0.88, you increase the chances of claiming the low after you hit the golden zone. Or you go up as high as 0.5 and then go claim the low. Or there's one more scenario where we just shoot up from here, but you just never know these days. I mean, you could probably do a lot of backtesting, and if you could be like an expert at this, then you could probably tell that this is going higher, because there's been one of a few many cases, or one of a few many, I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm a bit tired. what I'm trying to say is that there's been a few cases where Bitcoin has just pumped like a motherfucker, and I took profit here, and I woke up the next morning and bang, yeah. But if your entry is good and your stop loss is good and you're risking the right amount, you could easily make, you know, a decent amount of money. This is an update, guys, of the setup I told you about. So 0.88 to the golden zone, got a nice little wick above it. That's a sign to get out pretty much, but your TP should be in the middle of that golden zone anyway. Then yeah, and then as you can see, that's the low, the yellow line is the low, and we claimed the low, guys. So yeah, and guys, just to show you that it works on any time frame, sorry, I have to look to my right, so you can see getting the Fibonacci tool out again from the tippy top to the low of the move. You can see, so yeah, this can happen on any time frame. You can see here 0.88 to the golden zone. Let me just, yeah, TP at the middle, bang, you can see then we're going to claim the high. So this is just another perfect example of the setup. You can see we had the drop and then we came back up to the 0.88, and this is a bit techie, this is a bit technical, but as you can see we got above it, and that's when I entered my short, when we entered my short on the acceptance back below the 0.88, stop loss at the high. Unfortunately I got stopped out because it basically created a double top, or an SFP. SFP is basically a swing failure pattern where pretty much exactly this happens, where everything's just an SFP, to be honest. I was trading this as an SFP meaning getting above and then getting back below, and then that high created an SFP high where we SFP'd it, got above it and then got back below, and then if you were good enough you could have sniper shorted that to the golden zone and you would have been a very happy man, or woman. But you really want to put your stop losses above the high. If you get stopped out again, you enter again, because then obviously, you know, it's another SFP, because it happens where you get stopped out, stop hunted. But this is just another example, guys. Sorry for rambling. 0.88 swing failure pattern off the 88 straight to the golden zone, guys. And after that, we went to claim the high of the move right there, guys. You see it? Cool. That's another example of this is an update, guys, of the setup I told you about. So 0.88 to the golden zone, got a nice little wick above it. That's a sign to get out pretty much, but your TP should be in the middle of that golden zone anyway. Then yeah, and then as you can see, that's the low, the yellow line is the low, and we claimed the low, guys. So yeah, that's the 0.88 to golden zone setup. And just to show you another example, guys, live in the flesh. Well, for me it's live, but for you who's watching it probably won't be live, but it won't be live. You can see here on the 5-minute time frame, from this little move down, SFP of the 88. Now golden zone just basically has to come, you know, it has to come and get hit. We SFP the 88, getting the rejection now, so that golden zone should be coming. I'll update you guys when it gets hit, just to show you that's another example where the 0.88 gets hit. You can short it down the acceptance back below, you'd be in a bit of profit. If we zoom in a bit, you can see if you stop loss was maybe above the highs, entry acceptance back below. Yeah, so you'd be up a 1-to-1 right now. Golden zone is a 1-to-4. So yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. So guys, you can see that golden zone has indeed been hit. We are currently below it, but this could turn into a fake out and we can start trading above it. If we do, then we know that that's a sign that we could go and claim that high. So if you did enter this trade perfectly, entering on the acceptance back below the 88, stop loss at the high, you'd currently be up a 1-to-4, and you would have been up a 1-to-5 as well, guys. So to wrap up the video, I'm just gonna say that, like that transition, basically that's the 0.88 setup, guys, where you SFP the 88. You know, you start. What an SFP is, just to explain it, is you get above it, but then we get below it. But you only take action in this case when we get below it. It's called getting the acceptance back below it. So you go above it, you get the acceptance back below. That's your sign of weakness in this case scenario, because we're going down. Yeah, stop loss above the high, and Bob's your uncle. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. If you stayed to the very end, which I doubt you did, then congratulations. Hopefully you learned something here. You know who I'm talking to. You know who you are. That person that left a comment, Isaiah. Shout out to you. This is just a 0.88 setup. I'll make future videos on like other setups, but this is just the point going into depth on the 0.88 setup. Now, yeah, as you can see, we are actually getting back above that golden pocket. So yeah, the highs are coming.